Biryani is one dish that we all love to relish. And even when there's a party and there's an array of dishes, delicious dishes that are served, at the end, we all are drawn to the handi of a biryani. And today, we're going to make an amazing, very simple Nalli Gosht Biryani. So for the Nalli Gosht Biryani, in a pressure cooker, I'm going to heat 2 tablespoons of ghee. And here I have half a kg of nalli, which we'll add to the ghee. Just fry the meat for 2 to 3 minutes. Now add half a teaspoon of garlic paste and ginger paste to this. Again, fry it for a minute. We'll add 250 ml of water to this. I'm just going to throw in some freshly chopped mint leaves and coriander leaves. A little bit of salt to taste. Mix this well and pressure cook this for 4 whistles, and then your nalli will be ready. Now while the nalli is cooking, we'll head on with the recipe. So I'm going to heat 3 tablespoons of ghee again. And here I have half a kg of keema, which I'm going to saute in the ghee. Now saute the keema in the ghee till the water dries up. So the keema has dried up pretty well. So we'll add a tablespoon of ginger paste and a tablespoon of garlic paste to this. Just mix this well. Now I'm going to add some whole spices as well. 5 to 6 cloves, half an inch of cinnamon, 2 bay leaves, 3 green cardamoms, and a teaspoon of shahajira. Now add 2 tomatoes that are finely chopped. Now saute the tomatoes with the keema for 2 minutes and add a cup of yogurt to this. So while you're bhunoing the keema with the dahi, the yogurt, you add your spices. 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 tablespoons of red chili powder, a teaspoon of garam masala powder, and I'm going to throw in some green chilies that are slit. I'm going to add 4 of them. Just mix this well. You can see that the oil has started to separate. Just throw in 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped mint and freshly chopped coriander. And now we'll add half a cup of water to this, some salt to taste. And here I have fried 3 onions, sliced them and fried them golden. Just add half the onions to the keema. Just mix this well. So after adding the onions, add a tablespoon of saffron water. I had soaked a few strands of saffron in half a cup of water and allowed it to infuse for about an hour. And now just mix all this well and cover this and cook the keema for at least 10 to 15 minutes till the keema is done. The nalli is cooked and we'll add the pieces of the nalli to the keema. Just mix this well. And now we'll add the stock as well in which we had cooked the nalli. Now cover this and let it cook for another 10 to 15 minutes on a medium to low flame. So we cooked the nalli and the keema for a good 10 minutes along with the stock, and our gravy for the biryani is ready. We shut the flame. I'm going to set the biryani in this urli itself. So I'm just removing the gravy. So I'm going to smear a little bit of ghee on the bottom of the urli, and I have cooked 500 grams of basmati rice, which is almost 90% done. So I'm going to add quarter of it, very little layer of the rice first, drizzle some saffron water, sprinkle in some coriander leaves and mint leaves, a few fried onions. Just add half the gravy first. Now add half of the rice. Some saffron water. A tablespoon of ghee. A teaspoon of rose water. Freshly chopped mint and coriander. Some fried onions. Now top this up with the rest of the gravy. Spread it evenly on the rice and add the remaining rice on the top. Drizzle a tablespoon of ghee, the remaining of the saffron water and the saffron strands, a teaspoon of rose water, finely chopped mint and coriander leaves, and then lastly we'll add some fried onions. What I'm going to do is cover this with a cloth and put the lid on it and keep the cloth edges on top, and on a very low flame cook it on a dum for at least 15 minutes. Let it rest for another 10 minutes before you serve it. So now, after keeping the biryani on a dum for almost 15 minutes and then letting it rest, let's remove this in a serving platter. So, the Nalli Gosht Biryani is ready to be served. Serve it with some simple raita, and do try this recipe. I don't need to tell you, subscribe, share and like, and keep watching Smita Deo.